Hey guys, what's up? So today, we are back with another tier list video, but this time it's not a normal tier list video. We're gonna be ranking all flanks from hardest to easiest. I've actually done this before, but that was a long time ago and there's new champions. And of course, just a reminder, this is only my opinion. Especially easiest to hardest, this is a very personal tier list. For example, Androxus over here. Some people can find Androxus to be really easy, some people can find Androxus to be really hard. So I'm just basically sharing you guys my opinion and see if you guys agree with me or not. And yes, we're gonna start with Androxus over here. If you're new to the game and you never played flanks before, I'm pretty sure you will have a rough time with Androxus. I don't think he's very hard. I'm gonna put him in A tier. His skills are very easy to understand, but it can be hard to execute them sometimes. With Buck, it kinda depends on what talent you're gonna be using. If you're using the heal talent, it's not really that hard to use. I would say easy. That's not really that hard to use. But if you're using the bounce house, I would say that's like A, maybe even B tier. The only reason why Buck would be in A tier or something is because of bounce house, but his skills are not really that hard to understand. You don't even need that much aim with Buck. You literally have a shotgun. Evie, now of course we all know Evie is gonna be going S tier. If you know how to play Evie really well, it's gonna be so hard for them to kill you. Yes, there are some ways to counter Evie, of course, you know, CC, some silence, some stuns. Out of all the flanks, I definitely think Evie is one of, if not still, the hardest to play. Koga, okay, Koga I would say maybe C tier, maybe B tier, but I wanna put him in C tier. Cause I'm pretty sure when Koga got released for the first time, I didn't even like need to train or anything like that. I just popped off right away with Koga. I feel like Koga is actually just really easy to play. The only way you can make Koga really hard to play, if you're running Dragonlance and you have a pocket. I feel like that's the only way you can make Koga hard, but even then, it's not really that difficult to play. Lex, okay, we have our first very easy champion to play, or I guess flank to play. I cannot think of a scenario that Lex can be hard to play, I'll be honest. His skills are very easy to understand. The only reason why Lex can be a little bit difficult is the positioning. If you get the hang of positioning really well, then Lex should be really easy to understand. Maeve, okay, I'm not gonna lie. Maeve is probably the hardest to rank, to easiest to hardest. Now, let me tell you why. Because she has 3 talents, of course, and out of all those 3 talents, there's easy, medium, and hard. Of course, Street Justice, that's obviously like D tier, that's not very hard to play, it's so easy to understand. But then she has Burglar, which is probably, I would say, around C, maybe even in B, because you do need some aim with Maeve. And then there's Rogue's Gambit, that can either be A tier or S tier. If you watch maybe a video of Techno, obviously you know that's gonna be very hard to do. So it's kind of hard to rate Maeve because she has 3 talents and all of them can be easy to medium to hard. I'm actually gonna call this medium. Why did I not think of that at the start? Why did I say decent? I want to put her in A, but it just depends on the talent, dude. It depends on the talent. Moji, I'm gonna put Moji in C tier. It's kind of the same with Lex. Moji's abilities are very easy to understand. It's only the positioning, because she's basically like Buck. You need to be up close to the enemy team to actually do something, and it's really hard to get close to the enemy team because Moji's mobility is not that good. Skye, there's gonna be another D tier. Skye is very easy to understand. It's a lot worse for Skye actually, because if you get close to them, you don't have any escape. You just have Invis, and if they have Illuminate, you're basically dead. You can aim really well with Skye. She's not hard to aim with. Her abilities are very easy to understand. Talos, I'm not gonna lie, I find Talos to be underrated. I see so many players who play Talos wrong. For some people, you guys would probably put Talos in D tier, maybe even in C tier. Talos is either C tier or B tier for me. His skills are very easy to understand, but I see so many players just, if they don't have the portal, they just wait in there. But the average Talos, you don't really need. You don't need to play Talos a lot to actually be good with Talos. Zhin, I would say Zhin is also very easy. He could be medium, but no, I'm gonna put him in C tier. Zhin is basically an easy version of Androxus. Like Androxus and Zhin are kind of just the same for me, but Zhin is the easier one to play. His skills are really easy to understand. His ultimate is very easy. You don't need that much aiming with Zhin. You basically have 2 escape with Zhin, so even if your positioning is kind of garbage, it's fine anyway because you can escape really easily. Vara, now this is basically my main, so I could be a little bit biased here because obviously I find Vara to be really easy because she's my main. But I need to imagine myself like I'm a new player and I do not understand the game. I don't understand how to play Vara. She's definitely not Esther. I don't think she's easy to use. She could be maybe like in medium, I would say. She could also be in C tier because it's kind of easy to understand her abilities. The only reason why I want to put her in medium is because of her tendril. Her Spider-Man ability can be really awkward to play sometimes, because every time I stream or every time I play Vara, there's always those people who ask me what are those stacks, what do they do, why is there like 5 stacks, how do I use my tendril properly, because it feels awkward whenever I use it. They never ask for advice for Lex or Skye or anything like that, and for Vara they do, so I would say she's medium. She's also not that hard to aim with, that's why I'm not gonna put her hard than A tier. I'm gonna put her in B tier. Vatu. Now I kind of want to put Vatu in S tier actually with Evie. You need to be up close with the enemy team to be actually doing damage with Vatu. His skills can be easy to understand, but to execute them is very difficult. Sometimes you don't even feel like you're doing any damage. I would say he's harder to use than Androxus, so that's why I want to put him in S tier. So this is my tier list. Do I want to change anything else? I really want to put Maeve in A tier. The only reason why I want to put Maeve here is because there's so much potential with Maeve. But that's also the same with Buck. If you've seen a good Buck player, Buck has so much potential. I'm gonna keep her in A tier. I feel like that's actually not bad. So guys, do you guys agree with my tier list? Comment down below if you guys agree with me or not. This is a very personal tier list because it's easy to hard and it's different for everyone. So don't take it personally. So that's it for today guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it and I will see you guys next time. See ya.